Hello and welcome back to Bunnex Investment Group. Today we are going to be illustrating how to analyze the Forex charts. In doing so, we'll also try to anticipate the next move for the upcoming week. So we are going to be looking at Euro against the dollar, GBP against the dollar, AUD against the dollar, and USD against the Canadian dollar. Since all these pairs have the US dollar in them, we'll be interested in starting to look at the USD index or the DXY on some other trading platforms so that we'll see how the dollar is performing. But before we jump into the war video, make sure you check the notification bell icon so that you'll be notified each and every time a video is uploaded. You may as well check the free Telegram channel where we share free signals, free support, as well as advice. So without wasting much of your time, let's delve into the content. So institutionally, traders start their analysis on the higher time frame. This is to give them a bias of where the market wants to go. In my case, I love to use the daily time frame as my highest time frame of analysis. On the daily time frame, I would try to see if the cycle has been completed. By completing the cycle, I mean I'll try to see if we have been issued 3 levels. If not, how many levels have been left to complete that cycle. In this case, we can see that from this point to that point, there was a completed cycle. And always after a cycle is completed, we anticipate for a reset. A reset is basically a restart of another cycle. So this means we had daily level 1, 2, and 3. And at this point, we were at level 3. And at level 3, we had been issued a reversal to the 200 EMA point of resistance. After that, we were issued a reversal at this 200 EMA and the market started to go down. So from this point going down, I now anticipate to see another 3 levels of this manner or this form going down. This is also being supported fundamentally on the US dollar due to inflation and several statements from the Federal Reserve. So going on the H4, we are now interested in looking at this daily level that has been issued if it is already completed. So this is the H4 time frame. On the H4 time frame, we can see that the market has issued the first level, which is separated to this level with this small consolidation and a bounce on the moving average. Then another level which is separated to this one with this bounce on this moving average. And then the last H4 level was issued. So after that, in this H4 cycle, we'll deem that this cycle is now complete and we actually now anticipate to see a reset of the H4 time frame. At this point, we anticipate that this is the perceived reset that has been issued. So in the following week, what are we expecting? We still expect to see a downward move, in this case of ×2 the length of this cycle. Why? Because this is only one level on the daily time frame. So we are now expecting to see a multiplied by 2 length of this form. So in the upcoming week, we might see the market going straight down or the market actually retesting this zone and dropping again. This all depends on the behavior of its movement when the markets open. So this is basically the anticipated direction of the USD index in the upcoming week. So the US dollar index has actually showed us that the USD is going to weaken more. Means the USD is going to drop in its value for the next if not 6 weeks. Then let's go on the USD card. So on the USD card, the USD card is almost or is directly correlated to the USD index. The flow of the USD index is actually similar to the flow of the USD card. So on the USD card, we also issued 3 levels of drop on the daily time frame, which is 1, 2, and 3. And after that, they had a straight away daily reset. So by straight away daily reset, we mean they did not come back or they did not pull back to a zone that was going to be clear to retail traders. So from that daily reset, it means this cycle was now complete. Seeing this straight away reset was actually an indication that we are now in another daily cycle, daily market cycle. So going on the H4 time frame after this daily reset to see how many levels have we been issued after the reset. As you can see, we had 1. After this one, we had some consolidations. These were all consolidation. There was no proper or there was no direct market drop. Then after that, we had 2, which is actually divided into 3, 1, 2, 3, and this can be seen on the H1 time frame. So on the H4 time frame, 1 level on the H4 time frame is equivalent to 3 levels on the H1 time frame. So we had 3 levels in this H4 time frame, meaning that this was a complete H4 level. Then we had another H4 level, which became the last one. Therefore, the cycle on the H4 time frame was now complete. 1, 2, and 3. So from there, we can anticipate, or we are actually anticipating, that this is also a straight away reset region. As you can see, the market actually hit it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So as we anticipated from the USD index, if the US dollar strengthens to the zone that we marked earlier, we would see the market coming back to this point before dropping, or we would see the market going down directly if it does the second option that we have talked about on the USD index. All this will be right in front of us to take or to find the selling opportunities on this pair. Another pair is odd against dollar, and we will start again on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we can see that we had the first level separated with a bounce on the EMA, the second level, then some consolidation, and the third level. Therefore, the cycle was now complete. After the completion of this cycle, we now anticipated for the daily reset, and the daily reset was actually issued at this zone. From this zone, we can see that we have been issued 3 H4 levels, which are equivalent to 1 daily level. Therefore, we now have a daily level, and we are expecting 2 more daily levels of this manner to complete the cycle. Let's go on the H4 time frame so that we may see the H4 levels. As you can see, from this point, we had the first H4 level separated to the second one by the bounce. There was some consolidation and bounces, several touches on the blue EMA, then the second level, and then the last level. On the last level, we can see that this H4 was also segmented in 3s. The first one, the second one, and the third one, meaning that this was a complete H4 level. From there onwards, the market began to chop, and this is a level 3 chop, and it's also like that because it is a separation of one daily level to another daily level. That is why we had a long period of chopping. But from these choppiness, we are going to see the market going up very fast. So like always, like how we've been marking on USD CAD, the same applies. If the dollar does the first option that we've said, would see the CAD coming back to this region and taking off. Or if the dollar doesn't do the first option, would see the CAD going up straight away. So on the USD CAD, we are expecting to look for selling opportunities. Then on the odd against the USD, we are looking for buying opportunities. It's a matter of looking for proper setups that support these biases. Then on the euro against the dollar, the same is applying. We can see that from this point we had 1, 2, and 3, and we had a reset at this zone. So this daily reset is actually informing us that we are starting a cycle of this form, as I said earlier on. So from this point, we can see that we have been issued the first level on this daily cycle, and we are now expecting to see the second and the third daily levels. Going on the H4 time frame, we can see that the cycle on the H4 time frame is now complete. We had 1, 2, and then the last one. And at this point, we were issued the reset. This is the H4 reset, and as always, we might see this move in the upcoming week going up or straight away. The whole point will be to look for buying setups in euro against dollar. So this also applies to GBP against US. It's something that also correlates with the USD index inversely, and we'll be looking for buying setups on GBP against US. However, on GBP against US, we have already been issued 2 sets of the daily levels. As you can see, we had the first daily level, the second, the third, and a reset in this form. The count was restarted. As you can see, the first, the second, and the third. Then a reset was issued. So we are now expecting to see another level of this form. This is how it looks like on the weekly time frame. As you can see, this is the first weekly level, the second weekly level, and we are expecting to see the third weekly level. Therefore, the pound against dollar may rise up to this zone when we have the 3 daily levels complete. So that's basically how you analyze the charts. So in short, what you always do is you try to find the cycles on the higher time frame, the daily time frame in particular. After the daily time frame, you see where you are within the cycle. What are you now anticipating to see? Is the daily cycle complete? Yes or no? If it's yes, are we expecting to see a reset? Yes or no? Which side are we looking to go within that pair in the coming week? Is it the buy side or the sell side? If it's buy side, which setups are we looking at? Or if it's the sell side, which setups are we looking at? So if that is difficult for you, you can actually follow along our signals. We have signals, VIP signals, whereby you can actually follow all our trades, which we take exactly from this methodology. On that note, we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and share with someone. Until next time.